Well, hello, friends. This is episode 15 of the Juan on One coaching radio or podcast. So, however you want to call this one, here's where we believe we don't only have the right to control our lives, we deserve to create them. And today I'm continuing my sharing on the book, The 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth. And we're on to chapter 2, which is the law of awareness growth. It's all about knowing yourself. And I wanted to share a little bit more, maybe just share a story about how this applied to me. And it just comes down to how I stopped exploding, or I finally figure out how to not explode in meetings because I used to hate them. And I remember for many years since I started my corporate role, I went to meetings and all of a sudden I would just go on a rant on something. I wasn't necessarily insulting other people or getting rude, but I definitely went passionate and then sometimes angry and frustrated, and I would say out loud and pretty much just go on a tirade. And obviously I started alienating people because of it. And I was aware of this and I knew that wasn't necessarily acceptable. And the way I addressed it, where I tried many different ways to address it. I tried not saying anything. I tried not going to meetings. I tried to keep quiet, or just say one or two things and be quiet and move on. But ultimately, I would, at some point or another, I would just end up ranting on something or venting some frustration. And I just couldn't figure it out. And then 3 years into it, I somehow, for whatever reason, I started thinking about um, why was I feeling that way, and I realized the situation was really coming from ineffective definition of roles in the meeting, especially mine. I wasn't clear as to what my role was in these meetings. Therefore, I would choose some purpose or some role when I went to these meetings. And most of the times, the role I was giving myself was actually in discrepancy of the role the meeting organizer wanted me to have in that meeting. And whenever I would speak or share something, there will be conflict because I was saying something from a perspective that I wasn't expected to share from, and it would lead to this frustration. As soon as I figured this out, I started becoming more intentional about getting a role, or at least understanding that there's a role that they're wanting me to play, and I needed to figure out how to do that one. So that's technically the law of awareness. You have to be aware of yourself, know yourself in order to grow yourself. And that becomes an exploration. And in the chapter, John talks about three types of learners in a way, or three types of people that you can figure out whether they're gonna grow and succeed and grow, or grow and succeed or not. And it really has to do with the know do gap. The know do gap. So you either know or don't know about yourself, and you either do or don't do based on whatever the other reasons are. So I think of them as three groups of people. There are the wanderers. Those are the ones that don't know what they really want. There are the fearful. Those are the ones that know what they want, but they don't do anything about it. And then there are the fulfilled, the ones that know what they want and they take action. And I wanted to talk about identifying these three, which type are you, and then maybe give an idea of how you can get started on knowing yourself and shooting for success. Let's talk about the wanderers first. Those are the people that don't know what they want, or technically they're not aware of what they want. Uh, to me, the step there is just simply trying to become self-aware. Um, it doesn't mean that you're lazy. It doesn't mean that you don't know what to do. It just simply means you haven't taken the time to explore that. And I recommend doing the common things, the cliche things, the strengths assessments, the behavioral assessments like DISC, which is something I'm certified to do. The Strengths Finders assessment is a good one. And then I think I mentioned values again, but do the values, or at least start exploring what are some of the things that excite you. What are the things that give you energy? What are the things that drain energy? Who are the people that drain energy? Who are the people that give you energy? And start exploring these things, because slowly but surely you'll figure out there's an area that you're really passionate about, and then you can start designing a plan to do such a thing. So that's for those that are wondering, that don't really know what they want. Then let's go to number 2. The second one is the fearful. Those are the people that do know what they want to do, but they just don't do it out of fear or some obligation that they have. My approach to this one is to really explore and become aware of that fear. What is yes, you have a fear. The reason that this is more about what's causing the fear. What is motivating you to be fearful and to not do anything? And start exploring that scenario of what is the worst case scenario, or what are the things that I believe about the situation that prevent me from taking action. And once you have that, then it's a matter of exploring, and then maybe find evidence for proving yourself wrong or proving yourself right. Most of the time, it really comes down to at least try one thing, one small thing in that direction, and see how it goes. And just keep trying and trying and trying until you find something that really feels right and you're willing to do, even if it means a little bit of discomfort in the long run. So to summarize this one, I think you just want to engage with the fear, try to know what's happening, what's driving it, and then approach the problem from that perspective, not necessarily the external thing, but the thing that you're fearing, what's causing the fear, and then engage with that and see where that takes you. And the last one is the fulfilled, which are the people that know what they want and they actually take action. Technically, I shouldn't be saying how you can take it to the next level, but I think maybe this one is about reinforcing your priorities, becoming aware and keep honing your values, your strengths, your talents, your dreams, your goals, your purpose, and keep improving on the prioritization of your tasks based on that alignment. You can always seek more alignment in all areas of your life towards what you're trying to accomplish. So I think the way to approach this one, if you're already doing and taking action, it's just keep getting better at it. Keep focusing your energy up to the extent that you're delegating the things that you're not excellent at, or that are not in alignment with your talents, and then focusing and focus your energy solely on the things that you do better than most people around you. So that's the 3 learners, or the 3 categories of people that you can find when you engage with the world. And hopefully it gives you an idea. If you already identify who you are, it gives you at least an idea, a place to start and get growing and start the journey of significance. I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one. Bye.